Hi students, welcome back Max video classes. So in the last video we completed 7 sums in exercise 2.2. So in this video we continue the exercise sums. Here the eighth one is three consecutive integers are such that when they are taken in increasing order and multiplied by 2, 3 and 4 respectively, they add up to 74. Find these numbers. Okay, three consecutive integers are such that when they are taken in increasing order and multiplied by 2, 3 and 4 respectively, and they add up to 74. Find these numbers. Okay, so here we take three consecutive integers. Consecutive integers means continuous integers, and we are taking that integers in increasing order only. Let the three consecutive integers are, so in case if you take the first integer as x, then the next integer it's x plus 1 and the next integer is x plus 2. Why? Because here we are taking consecutive integers, means continuous integers, means you get the next integer, we add 1 to the previous integer. If the first integer is x, as usual the next integer is x plus 1 and the next integer is x plus 2. So according to the question, these three integers are multiplied by 2, 3 and 4 respectively. These three integers are multiplied by 2, 3 and 4 respectively, means the first integer is multiplied by 3 and the second integer is multiplied by 3 and the third integer is multiplied by 4. First integer is multiplied by 2, the second integer is multiplied by 3 and the third integer is multiplied by 4, and if you are add the three products, the result is 74. First we multiply these three integers by 2, 3 and 4 respectively. If the first integer is multiplied by 2, the product is 2x, and the second integer is multiplied by 3, product is 3 into x plus 1, and the third integer is multiplied by 4, the product is 4 into x plus 2. And when you add all products, means 2x plus 3 into x plus 1 plus 4 into x plus 2, it is equal to 74. Okay, so this is the equation, this is the linear equation as per according to the given situation. Now simplify this. 2x plus 3 into x plus 1, so 3 into x 3x plus 3 into 1 3 plus 4 into x plus 2, so 4 into x 4x plus 4 into 2 8 is equal to 74. So 2x plus 3x plus 4x, they are all like terms, so add the coefficients. 2 plus 3 plus 4, it is equal to 9x, and plus 3 plus 8, it is equal to plus 11 is equal to 74. So 9x is equal to 74 minus 11. 9x is equal to 63. 74 minus 11, it is equal to 63. So x is equal to 63 by 9. So x is equal to 7. That means out of the three integers, here the first integer is 7 and the next integer is 8 and the next integer is 9. Hence the three integers are 7, 8 and 9. Okay, so this is the 8th one, and when you come to the next one, 9th one, the ages of Rahul and Harun are in the ratio 5:7. 4 years later, the sum of their ages will be 56 years. then what are their present ages? Read the question carefully. Question analysis is the most important in equation, in forming the equation. Okay, so the ages of Rahul and Harun are in the ratio 5:3, sorry, 5:7. 4 years later, the sum of their ages will be 56 years. What are their present ages? Okay, so write on the given ratio of ages of Rahul and Harun is equal to 5:7. I think in the last video I'm already explained this point. In case if there is any two quantities in the form of ratio, by depending on the terms of the ratio, we can choose the two quantities. Here 5:7, in this 5:7, 5 presents what? Rahul age, and 7 presents what? Harun's age. Actually their ages are not 5 and 7, but in this ratio the first term presents the Rahul age and the second term presents the Harun's age. So based on the terms of the ratio, here we take their ages. Let Rahul and Harun present ages be 5x and 7x respectively. So as per the properties of ratio, if you multiply two terms of the ratio by a constant, the ratio will same. Okay, so here I don't know their present ages directly, but I know the ratio of their ages, it is equal to 5:7. So by depending on the terms of the ratio, here I choose their present ages as 5x and 7x. That means I multiplied these two terms by x. Okay, and come to the next one. 4 years later, here 5x and 7x both are the present ages. 4 years later, let's find out. After 4 years, their ages, Rahul age is equal to, his present age is 5x. After 4 years, his age 5x plus 4 years, and Harun's present age is 7x. After 4 years, Harun's age is 7x plus 4 years. The sum of their ages, according to the question, 4 years later, the sum of their ages. So 4 years later, their ages are 5x plus 4 and 7x plus 4. Their sum means 5x plus 4 plus 7x plus 4. It is equal to 56. So this is the equation. Now solve this equation. First remove the brackets. 5x plus 4. So in the before the second bracket we have only plus sign. So multiply every term with plus sign. So in case we are multiply with plus sign, we are not observe any changes in the terms. So 7x plus 4 as it is. It is equal to 56. Identify the like terms. 5x, 7x are the like terms. Add them. 5x plus 7x. It is equal to 12x plus 4 plus 4. 8 is equal to 56. Now transpose this constant to right side. 12x is equal to 56 minus 8. So 12x is equal to 48. X is equal to 48 by 12. So x is equal to 48 by 12. Value is 4. Okay, here this 4 presents only x value, but what we required, what are their present ages? So we are taking that present ages as 5x and 7x, and x is equal to 4. So hence Hence, Rahul present age is equal to, we are taken as 5x and x is equal to 4. So 5 into 4, 20 years. And Harun present is, we are taken 7x and x is equal to 4. So 7 into 4, it is equal to 28 years. So this is the 9th one. And let's come to the 10th one. Here the 10th question is, the number of boys and girls in a class are in the ratio 7:5. The number of boys is 8 more than the number of girls. Then what is the total class strength? The number of boys and girls in a class are in the ratio 7:5. And the number of boys is 8 more than the number of girls. Then what is the total class strength? So here what are the two unknowns? What are the unknowns? Number of boys and the number of girls are the unknowns. Okay, but when you observe the second statement, the number of boys is 8 more than the number of girls. Number of boys is 8 more than the number of girls. That means the number of boys is depend on the number of girls. So if you are take that number of girls as x, let the number of girls be x, then the number of boys and the number of boys be x plus 8, and the ratio of the number of boys and the number of girls is given. It is equal to 7:5. So according to the question, the ratio of the number of boys and the number of girls, order is the most important. The ratio of the number of boys and the number of girls is 7:5. So from these two quantities, what is its ratio? It is equal to x plus 8 is to x is equal to 7:5. It is from the given, it is from, we are finding from these two quantities, x plus 8 and x. Number of boys is x plus 8 and the number of girls is x. Their ratio is x plus 8 is to x. It is equal to 7:5. So in last class already you learned, if the two ratios are equal, then the product of means is equal to product of extremes. I think we learn product of extremes is equal to product of means if the two ratios are equal. Now apply the formula. So here what are the extremes? X plus 8 and 5 are the extremes. So their product 5 into x plus 8 is equal to product of means 7 into x. So when you multiply 5 into x, 5x plus 5 into 8, 40 is equal to 7x. So when you transpose this 5x to right side, 40 is equal to 7x minus 5x. So 40 is equal to 2x. X is equal to 40 by 2. So it is equal to 20. That means x means the number of girls. So number of girls is equal to, hence the number of girls is equal to 20 and the number of boys is equal to number of boys x plus 8. X is equal to 20. So 20 plus 8, it is equal to 28. And we can solve the same problem in another manner also. Let's see. So in the given statements already we have the ratio of boys and girls. So from the terms of the ratio, we can choose that boys and girls as, let the number of boys be, here the first term presents the number of boys. So first term is 7. So we can take that number of boys as 7x and the number of girls be 5x. Here the second term presents the number of girls, so second term is 5. So here I take number of girls as 5x, and according to the question, the number of boys is, that means this quantity is 7x is 8 more than the number of girls. So 8 more than the number of girls is 5x. So when you express this statement in symbolic form, number of boys, that means 7x is 8 more than the number of girls. So number of girls is 5x. So 5x plus 8. So when you transpose this 5x to left side, 7x minus 5x is equal to 8. 2x is equal to 8. X is equal to 8 by 2. It is equal to 4. So here 4 presents only x value. If you want the number of boys and the number of girls, we can substitute this x value in 7x and 5x. So hence the number of boys is equal to 7x and x is equal to 4. So 7 into 4, it is equal to 28, and the number of girls is equal to 5x and x is equal to 4. So 5 into 4, it is equal to 20. Okay, let's stop here. Remaining sums we will continue in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.